evening to you too, welcome back, thanks for being with us, really appreciate you choosing to spend a bit of time with us. We're here, we're back, this is Fournilwrittenalloverit for a big trip to Plymouth.
Away day at Plymouth, Tom, we love it, don't we?
Green versus blue. It's always a spicy one, this one, isn't it? Always a spicy one.
Yeah, it's always a good outing, Tom. We like going to Plymouth, don't we? It's a bit of a long drive, but night over, a few beers on a Barbican. And see what the night brings.
Owen, it's a tall order to get anything out of this one. 3 points is obviously what we're after, but you backed the Pompey boys to do it today, wouldn't you? Confidence is pretty good.
We'll always back the boys, no matter what form we're running in with. And I think Paddy Lane, I think he needs to. I reckon he'll make a lot more of an impact as a starting 11 instead of coming off the bench. It is going to be a hard fight, but I think either a 1-0 draw or a 2-1 win to us would be ideal.
Reece, how important is it that John Messina has now had 2 full weeks on the training pitch as well? A chance to implement some ideas for him.
Yeah, he started off with a few games as soon as he came into the building, so he didn't have much to go off of. And I think Pompey fans accepted that early on, and now that he's had, like you say, a bit of time now to implement his own tactics and formations and the way he wants to be playing. Obviously the results coming up doesn't necessarily have to be the be all and end all now with obviously how far away we are from the playoffs, but it'll be nice to see the boys playing with confidence and a way moving forward for next season under him.
Probably not one we're going to win by 1-0 as well. I don't really see that. You don't really hold on to a 1-0 win at a place like Home Park. They've been fantastic there this season. They've got a lot to be proud of so far, Plymouth. We've got the best home record in the division. Going to be a tall order to get anything out of today. Tomorrow. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Tom, I think you've got to put, Plymouth, let's give them some credit. They're a good outfit, good team. They're a well-run club, aren't they? So, the well-organised side as well. So, it'll be interesting tomorrow. They've slipped a little bit. They lost at Sheffield Wednesday last week, didn't they? No one expected them to win there, to be fair. So, we got a good point against Barnsley. Should have been a win. We all know that. And it looked like a win until the 90th minute. So
you're confident?
I am confident,
We've got Colby Bishop. Of course we're going to win.
Hello, good evening, as is tradition here on the channel on a lengthy, we haven't called it a long away trip, a lengthy, it feels like honestly, if you've ever been to Plymouth away, it takes absolutely ages, but it's not actually that far. It's a weird one. Bed review, as per usual. Yes, we'll have a good sleep on this. This'll do. Gets even better. Plug sockets next to the bed, which is a big tick in the box. We've got a mirror for personal viewing or whatever you fancy doing. Only one thing left to do, I would have thought. Just vacating room 707. See what's going on in room 706, shall we?
Well done, mate.
Good morning, happy Saturday and happy match day from, where are we, Andrew? Plymouth Hoe?
Plymouth Hoe, Tom, yeah.
Oh, this is nice, isn't it?
Lovely. Ready for it, come on!
Let's have some of it. Here you are then, mate, Drake Circus in Plymouth. See any lions and tigers around?
No, mate, it's not that kind of circus.
No, it's not that kind of circus.
What do you think the score might be today, Charlie?
4-0
To Plymouth?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
2-0. Retribution for what happened at Fratton Park.
That's what we like.
It's been a lovely weekend so far, but the biggest achievement I would say of the weekend would be 3 points back to Fratton.
Yes, it would be.
2-1, Bishop both. I reckon we'll score a set piece.
Yep.
And it'll be like, maybe ARGYLE will score.
I reckon 2-0 Pompey.
3-1 Pompey.
Love it.
Confident. Bishops get 2, Tunnicliffe to score as well.
A score today, Patsy, what are we saying?
2-2.
Oh, she said she's
Desmond 2-2.
Desmond 2-2.
It might be 2-2 or you might just nick it 3-2.
We love a 2-2 here, don't we?
I know that they will score most likely because Hardy always scores against us.
I'm not going to be able to shake your hand because you're holding the coat. Do you want to do a backwards one? Oh no, we can do that. Tremendous.
I've been watching a lot of your videos and I've been trying to get into one of your videos for a while now.
Well, there you go.
And a bit nervous about you and Marlon Pack and Colby Bishop.
Oh, he's done his homework, boys and girls. He's done his homework. What's it been like following the Argyle up and down the country this season for you so far?
Yeah, it's been really nice following the Argyle up and down the country, to be fair. Ipswich and Wednesday, well, obviously we won't talk about Wednesday last week because that was a nightmare. But yeah, my score prediction today, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win, I think.
8 years since the last 3 points here, Mike, so it'd be really good to get some today, wouldn't it? At least one.
Eight's my lucky
number. Yeah, I reckon we got a good chance of doing it today after they've lost their goalkeeper, which is a bonus for us. They say the young kid's pretty good as well, but we'll find out today, won't we?
I think we'll win 2-1.
Oh, yes, I think I agree with that one.
Colby Bishop to score and Marlon Pack.
Colby Bishop and Towler.
Oh, yeah, Towler, that's a great shout.
2-0.
I'm going to go 1-0.
We now ask fans of both clubs to unite and to remember those impacted by this week's events through a period of silence which will begin and end on the referee's whistle.
Very scrappy. Yes, we've had some attacking play, but we've got very little threat going forward. You know, any joy we've had has come down the right-hand side. Dale, when he does get up there, does do a bit, but again, poor passing, poor crossing. It's that last third.
The confidence, I think, is building. Need to make a few changes in that second half.
We're not playing with a lot of width, I don't think. Yeah, disappointing, really. They came out
all guns blazing.
All guns blazing.
We were right on the back foot, weren't we?
We're lucky, really. We're only 1-0 down.
Plymouth have come out with a game plan, but also it's the nuances off the ball. They're coaching very well. They know when to go down. They know when to play to the ref. They know when to hit up high and take down the man rather than the ball. And they're being more intelligent than we are.
Playing into us the second half. That Fratton Park energy that we've got here today, I think will drag the ball into that net.
Go on, Dave!
Irrelevant in the context of this game, and that's a real goal scramble, and Pompey actually unlucky it hasn't nestled in the back of the net there.
We gave it a good old go in the end, didn't we? We gave it a right bash, and ultimately, you know, you stick or twist, isn't it? You gamble and you get something, or you gamble and you don't, and ultimately the quality just shone through, and Pompey can have no complaints about the full-time scoreline.
No, very much so. I think he went 4-3-3 towards the end there.
Ballsy decision that was.
Yeah, we got one, but we also conceded one, so but it made it a bit more interesting, a bit more exciting.
Late drama.
Yeah. They played with passion, which is nice towards the end.
Yep.
Shame they didn't do it for the first 60 minutes.
This is not a criticism of management, team selection, whatever, but I think every minute that you don't have Paddy Lane on the pitch is a minute wasted for Pompey at the minute. It took Plymouth to take their foot off the pedal a little bit at 2-0 for Pompey to actually start playing some football, really.
I think Paddy came on, he invigorated the side. He's running all over the place at the start, a bit of energy. He wasn't producing a lot, but I think then people fed off him.
Yes.
And when the changes started to kick in, and when Hume came on, and
positivity breeds positivity, doesn't it?
It was, and it was nice to see him going forward rather than sideways.
Delighted to say Retro will join us for 4-0 Sunday Live as well, so you can chat to him for a whole hour if you want to about this particular subject. It was a 10-minute period before they scored the second, where there's
3 or 4 one-on-one chances, which you have to give credit to our keepers for keeping us in it in that stage. But I never come away from a game so angry or disappointed with individuals in our team. Today is the first time in all the time I've been going to see Pompey where I actually felt so angry with one individual, Sean Raggett. And I tried to watch my words and try to come from a positive from every game, of course, but I'm struggling today with that. So
he was at fault for large portions of the game. Some of his decision making was interesting, but who's leading the team?
It's a severe lack of communication amongst Pompey players at the minute, isn't there?
There is, and there's a lot of new relationships forming in that back four, and also down both flanks. Part of the problem in the first half was the fact that, you know, our right back wasn't getting forward as much as he was as he could. He wasn't overlapping with Dale. They weren't talking. They weren't communicating. And on the left, we had no penetration at all. So I think
only until Paddy Lane came on.
Exactly that. Very different player to Michael Jacobs, who is a number 10, should be in the middle of the park, and you know, Paddy Lane with his energy down that wing made a big difference. The goalmouth scrambles were good. It was exciting. It brought the game to life to what was pretty much a dreary afternoon. And you're like always, you know, Pompey do it to us time after time, build us up, and then
gives that little glimmer of hope, and then it's just gone completely.
But then, you know, on the other side, when it does work out, it's delightful.
Yes.
And you get those moments. But
today sadly wasn't one of those moments.
No, but it makes those ones when they do come so much better.
I got the pasty, but didn't get the 3 points we came for.
No, 1 out of 2 ain't bad
last
though, is
5
it?
minutes, mate, I thought I was talking to a Plymouth fan just after, and he said last 5 minutes they were bricking it. They thought we were going to get that 2-2 we normally get. Goals change games, and that was it.
It was never going to finish 2-1. It was either going to finish one or two ways. You open yourself up, you go gung-ho, you go for it, you gamble, fully back Massinio for gambling, but ultimately the flip side of that is you then have an awful long way to fall if you do gamble in, it doesn't quite go right.
I think
so
he didn't gamble early enough, if I'm honest.
Yeah, you give a lot of credit to Plymouth because I thought they looked absolutely ridiculously threatening every time they went forward with the ball, and they're very quick, and they knew exactly where each other were, and they were all playing towards a common goal. And I'm not saying Pompey aren't playing towards a common goal, but there was a real, at times, a real golfing quality that was really evident on the pitch there today, and that's obviously gut-wrenching from a Pompey point of view, but it'll be great from a Plymouth point of view, and we wish them every luck towards the tail end of the season.
We'll look forward to coming back next year.
Well, we'll hopefully come back next year. Well, we might, both of us might come up, you never know. That's where we're going to leave you for tonight. We've had a fantastic weekend, though, haven't we? This man's been here, so that's made my weekend anyway, so, you know, that's the first. And then thanks to Richo and Brendan White and Retro Shirt Sean Kane, Reese, of course, to my right, Andrew to my left, you at home for watching. This week more than ever, Slava Ukraini, and as always,
play out Pompey.
Play out Pompey.
Go south, there's a team.